Welcome to the show that gives you the two sides of life, the good and the bad, and tries to make you see things from a different point of view. Here are our hosts, Angel and Devil.
Today we're going to start off with a short clip by John Eccles talking about our guest speaker today, writer Dan Ariely.
Hi, my name is John Eccles. I'm the Dean of Students here at Lynchburg College, and I feel like I'm in a unique position to comment on this great book, Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely. Or is it this way? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's a dang good book. Now, why do I say it's a dang good book? Well, I say that for a couple reasons. One, because students all the time, should I say all the time or every time, many times make decisions that are very, very irrational. And in some ways, almost predictably irrational. And why do they do that? We wonder to ourselves, why do they do the things they do? This book, Danny, my boy, right here, gets to the heart of the matter. He goes into it deep and figures out why we as a people, as a human race, think and do some of the silly things that we do every day. This book tells you all about it. He goes into why people actually, when they know that A is going to work better, pick B. It's fascinating stuff. It is absolutely fascinating stuff. And I think you out there in Psychland ought to read this. Because if you can understand it, maybe you can help the rest of us out here in the general population figure it out. Because otherwise, we're all lost. So, as you get into the Christmas holiday, think of a special stocking stuffer for the one you love. This book can make relationships, families, and yes, even friends a better thing to happen because you're making decisions rationally rather than irrationally. It's a great book for Christmas. It's a great book for life. Predictably Irrational. Thanks.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, I stayed home and did some homework, trying to get a little catch up.
Why would you do that?
Why would you not do that?
But why would you sit at home and be bored?
Well, what did you do?
Well, see, girl, I went out this weekend, and I went partying, and I had a little bit of alcohol, and it was fantastic. Got my dance on.
Wait. You had alcohol at a child's birthday party?
Well, you see, there were more adults there than children, so I thought it was okay.
Wait a minute, why did you go out and party? That's not a very good decision.
Why wouldn't you go out and party?
Because you have to get your work done. It's almost finals week.
Finals, schminals, who needs to study?
Everyone needs to study in order to get good grades and to get a job.
Who needs good grades? Why do I need a career? What do I have to do with my life?
Okay, before this turns into WWE SmackDown, let's welcome our guest.
The best-selling author of Predictably Irrational, Dan Ariely.
Welcome to the show, Dan. It's good to see you again.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Yeah, Dan, woo!
So, Dan, tell us a little bit about your book.
For example, have you been out to dinner with your friends and let's say, for example, they order the chicken on the menu and maybe you were looking at that? Well, turns out you probably are less likely to order chicken and probably order something like steak or fish to keep your individuality.
Every time you had a story in there, I just could not believe that I do that exact same thing. It was just incredible. I could not stop turning the pages.
Well, actually, I didn't read the book. I tried to. I found it a bit wordy, kind of long. And I also couldn't find myself relating to your book. I didn't feel like I did anything that your book mentioned. Is there any way you could convince me that the stuff I'm doing is actually quite wrong?
That's actually a great point that you bring up. About to bring out our manager. My manager is going to show you about a product who's going to help support exactly what this book is about.
Danny, my boy.
Good to see you, Bob.
Great to see you. Great to see you. Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here. This great game, Conundrum, is the hottest board game on the market. Hasbro's been calling me. They want to pick it up. We're not going to let them. That's right, isn't it, Danny? Conundrum. So we're really excited about this game. I can tell you, Dan can tell you, anyone who's played it, it's one of the best games out there right now. You're going to have a lot of fun. It's a great social event. You get to hang out with your friends, and honestly, you're going to notice just so many irrational behaviors that they're making. But I don't want to say too much about it. We've got a couple endorsement clips that I'd like to show you.
Hi, I'm Bianca Samutka, and I'm a professor in the psychology department here at Lynchburg College. One of my favorite books is Predictably Irrational. I recently heard through the grapevine that this new just came out based on the stunning book by Dan Ariely. As soon as I heard this, I bought the game immediately. Before I played the game Conundrum, I never realized how irrational my decisions were. Now, with this new game, I can remind myself of the appropriate way to make rational decisions that I can even pass along to my daughter Sophia. In fact, I wish there was a children's version of this great game. This game is great at social gatherings, so you can see what an irrational bunch people are. I have to warn you, it does get pretty competitive. My husband Brian couldn't stay more than a few minutes in the rational path. Let's just say he's spent a few nights on the couch. This is a fantastic game, and I recommend it to everyone.
Hi, my name is Ann Gibbons, and I'm the Associate Chaplain here at Lynchburg College. In this very space in my office, people come in and tell me a lot of stories, most of which I couldn't share with you because it is, after all, confidential. But let me let you in on this little secret. Some of the things that they bring to me are totally irrational. Doesn't make sense. You got to wonder, where are these folks coming from? God bless them. Well, based on my years of experience in working with students and faculty and staff who are so irrational, I was really excited to find out that there's a game based on that whole theory. Why do people make the decisions they do based on such irrational reasons? Well, when I found out that this game, Conundrum, based on the book Predictably Irrational, I got so excited I dropped everything. I left a counseling session in the middle. The person was crying their eyes out. Gave them some tissues and said, sorry, but I'm out of here. Had to go get the game for myself. So here it is. I've been playing it nonstop. I can't sleep. I haven't slept in 4 days. The game is that awesome. You yourself will not want to put it down. You might want to be a little private about it, though. I've already been put on security alert here at Lynchburg College because I'm a little out of control from having played Conundrum nonstop for 4 days. Can you tell I'm a little excited about it? Maybe a little bit too excited, maybe even predictably irrational about it. You will be too. Trust me. Conundrum, the game board and the game based on the book Predictably Irrational. Buy it. Buy it now. Now.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Are those beer caps that you're?
Yes, that's exactly what every box of Conundrum comes with.
Oh no!
Beer
Why?
caps.
Why?
What do you have against beer caps?
Well, it's promoting bad things there.
What's wrong with bad things?
There's plenty. I'm sure they can tell you that it's a bad decision to drink beer all the time. I just think it's promoting.
Why are you insinuating that they know what beer tastes like?
I was just saying that the beer, I think they could have used maybe a Coke little plastic bottle cap. I think that would be a good alternative.
But it's about irrational and rational decisions.
Yes, this is irrational. Do you see the irrational?
I don't see how that's irrational.
You know what? It's okay. I'm just gonna pick this one.
No, I wanted the yellow one.
Are you serious?
You know it.
Well, colors aren't important to me and Dan over here, so we'll just take whatever.
You know what?
There you
can
are.
have the yellow
No,
one.
you know it's my
No,
favorite
no,
color.
no.
I don't
no.
want it anymore.
You know what? I'll just.
No, I don't want it
Silver
anymore.
one is kind of like.
I want the blue one.
You have the gold.
No,
I'll have the silver.
I don't want it. I don't.
No,
You have it. No.
All right, let's get started here.
Woo, woo. Wow, after seeing that commercial and playing it for myself, I totally love this game, and I can see how all of my stuff is irrational. Oh my goodness. So, is there any way that I could buy this game today?
Well, it's funny that you ask because all the members of today's audience will be receiving not only a signed copy of Dan's book, but also a signed copy of his game, Conundrum. Actually, for all our viewers that are watching, we're going to be flashing a number on the bottom of the screen, and for only $19.99 plus shipping, we'll get you to the game within 5 games. If you call now within the next 10 minutes, in the honor of the holiday season, we'll throw in this wonderful Christmas wreath.
Now
Right here,
that is a good decision
it's great.
there.
It smells like Christmas, looks like Christmas. There's nothing more wonderful than that. Why don't you hold on to it? If you make an order of over 2 board games or 2 book combinations with a board game, we're even going to throw in Dan's new CD, Singing Irrationally.
Oh my goodness.
Is it kind of like duly noted on Lynchburg College campus?
I bet so.
Well, some of the songs are pretty great. I think you would agree, wouldn't you, Dan?
I would absolutely agree.
Now, very few people know about my friend Dan here's singing career. I know we have, Singing Predictably coming out sometime in the next month, correct?
All recorded predictably
And rationally.
and rationally.
That is wonderful. Even greater news, if you make an order of over $100 or more, we'll throw in this antique Danish oil. Now let me tell you about antique Danish oil. It'll clean your Danish so well. So well. So, call the number on your screen right now. It's time to buy Conundrum.
Well, Dan, Bob, thank you so much for bringing this game. I'm sure it'll make a big difference in a lot of people's lives. It's very, very interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Guys, come on. We have to finish playing the game. I just love it. I'm so going to beat all of you.